computer. Well, hello, 7K. Look, just some quick points on how to enhance our business and build our business, and how to get more in our commission checks over the long term, and some of the things that we need to be doing on a regular basis. And I've come to find out not everybody's doing these, so I'm going to run over these real quick. In fact, Saturdays is what we call payday, and so many times we need to at least make sure we're doing these every Saturday and taking care of these. Then some of these things we need to be working on the entire month. Okay. One of the things is making sure you're starting to buy bullion every week or every month. Okay. Now you want to use the consolidated shipping, but maybe a lot of people haven't figured out how to do that. Okay. Because we don't put it into our order anymore. We make separate orders for that. So I'm going to show that. The other thing is moving your AutoSaver from the 1st and the 15th to either the 8th, the 21st, or the 26th. And we've talked about that before, but I'm going to actually show how to do it with the calendar, because this is something you need to just put it as a mindset. This is a project. If your AutoSaver is on the 1st or the 15th, you have a responsibility to change it. Get it on the 8th, the 21st, or the 26th. Now, the other thing is when a new member joins you, that is one of the very first things you want to do is they will be placed either on the 1st or the 15th. And that can also cause some problems, because we just had one that was enrolled right at the end of the month, and their AutoSaver was placed by the company, because it's automatic when you enroll, on the 1st. So just a couple of days later, their AutoSaver would have processed on the 1st, and that would have probably made them upset. In fact, I know it would have. But fortunately, I was involved with that particular enrollment directly with the person that we helped close. We did three-way, we did the whole thing. And so we were setting up the account together. And that's how I knew it was set on the 1st. And I was surprised. Most of the time it's set on the 15th. But it wasn't. The computer assigned it to the 1st. Now, of course, the company will change that and get it straightened out and give them. But if it's shipped and it's not found out about, then we got shipping charges, all that kind of stuff. Hey, look, it's our responsibility. We know that it automatically is placed on the 1st or the 15th by the company when they sign. Our responsibility, and what I train, is to get that changed immediately when they log in. Follow up, follow up, follow up until you get that changed on their AutoSaver with that new member. And what do we change it to? The 8th, the 21st, or the 22nd. The one that's furthest away from the date that they sign up. That's what we change it to. Okay? And so we were able to change theirs. Okay? But we didn't do it that night because we wanted the 8th. Okay? Because the 1st was coming up. No, we did. I'm sorry. We changed it to the 26th that night. Okay. So I do remember that one. We changed it to 26th because that was furthest away. Okay. And so it's like almost a whole month before they got their AutoSaver. And then bing, we're going to just stay with the 26th. Now, the other thing is kind of checking our volume and making sure we optimizing the check and carryover. Because if you enroll someone, you get a carryover of volume. And so if you come qualified for that, that's something that you want to start looking at and learning how by asking, how do I do this? How do I get it? Okay. And so you need to ask. You need to ask your upline. If they don't know how, ask them. And hey, call me. I'll tell you. Okay. But first, I want you working in those teams because we got to find out if they know how to do it too. If they know how to do the things that I teach to optimize your checks. Okay. So let's get with some of that first thing, and also the third point that I talk about is making sure you get your free silver every month. That's out of your loyalty point. I have seen so many people lose their loyalty point, and they 1,000 points, 2,000 points, 3,000 points. They went inactive. And they didn't get their free silver before they lost their loyalty points. Remember, with 200 points, you can get a half ounce of bullion. With 300 points, you can get a ounce of bullion. So we're going to talk about that too. Okay. And we're going to share that and make sure this video is a teaching video of the very small mechanics we should be doing all the time. And these are income producing activities for you. Okay. For you. Okay. They're income producing to increase your income based off your points and your team points. So let's get with the one of how we accumulate wealth by ordering our bullion. Okay. So, and it doesn't matter what you would. Let's say you want silver rounds. You want to get some silver round, or you want an eagle. Okay. So all you do is just click on the product. Okay. Then you pick the product that you want, and you pick how many you want. You want one, you want two. So let's say you want two. Okay. Let's add it to the cart. Okay. And before I do this, if I do this, I'm going to place an order, and I don't want to do this because if I place an order, it's going to want to ship it to me, and it's going to put it in a shipping stack. So the very first thing I need to do is I need to go to over here to my account, go to orders, getting a little slow here. Come on, there we go. Go to orders, okay. And then I want to enable bundling, okay. Now, notice my order is going to go out on the 26th, okay. How do I know that? Let's look at AutoSaver. There's my AutoSaver. It's on the 26th. So my order is not going to ship until the 26th. Okay, my AutoSaver. So I want my bullion to ship with my AutoSaver. So it's consolidated, make one shipment because I only pay $1 in shipping extra. Okay, so I can put as many orders in there and have it shipped all in one shipment. Okay, so I can order some bullion tomorrow. I can order some bullion next week. I can order bullion right up to the 26th as separate orders. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my order here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and remove these because I placed them in there before I consolidated my shipment. So I am going to go back to products. I am going to click on the rounds. I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of rounds. And I'm going to add them to my cart. Okay. And they're in my cart. I go to my cart and I am going to continue the payment. And I'm going to complete, I'm charging it to my 7K cash. So if you got cash in it, that's your first option. And it tells me my order's been placed. So I can now go to my orders again. We'll see my order I placed. And by the way, you can check any orders anytime to see if they've shipped, haven't shipped, awaiting shipment, pending shipment, by orders. And you can click on order detail and it'll pull print out, and you print out PDFs of more. And there it is. And it's holding for bundle. So you can do that with Eagles, with Gold Coin. You can do that with any product. Okay. And this is why I encourage you, and part of our program, to teach others that this is the most economical way to start securing and increasing. And you get to have some silver bullion every month. If you're just ordering an extra ounce, if you're just ordering an ounce every week, but make it part of your plan of buying and accumulating silver on a regular basis. Now, just kind of think about what my nephew said. I wish I'd have done this 7 years ago, because Uncle Bob, if I would have been ordering just 10 ounces a month for 7 years, a month. Now, how do you do that? Buy an ounce or two a week. So you can buy 2 ounces a week, give you 8. That's about $60 today, a week. But you're accumulating real wealth. So let's just do 5 ounces. That's affordable. A little bit more than 1 ounce a week. Okay. So 5 ounces a week. Okay. A month. 5 ounces a month times 12 months is 60 ounces. Okay. 7 years, 12 times 7 is 84 months. So 5 ounces times 84 is 420 ounces. So 420 ounces, let's just do $30 an ounce, I'll give you a savings of $12,600 in silver over that 7-year period. That's securing your wealth. You wouldn't want to spend that, but you can spend it anytime. Now, 7K gives you the highest buyback price. So you can sell to them, or you can sell to JM Bullion, you can sell to any of the online. It's all the same. You have to package it up. You have to tell them at same price, or you can take it to the pawn shop and get gypped. Or you can take it to the gold and silver market and get gypped, because you're not as good as a negotiator. But why negotiate when you have set prices and 7K gives you the highest buyback price? So you can liquidate your gold and silver. If you're holding it, the liquidation time is somewhere between 7 and 15 days, counting the time it takes, get it up there, verify it's 100% silver, and get you your price, and then, transfer the money back to you. That's all. If you got it in your sound money wallet, it's instantaneous. Okay. That's why you pay a little bit more for the bullion in the sound money wallet than you do on your site where it's physically delivered to you. Okay. That's the difference there too. So now we've covered how to order products, put it into your product mix, and get and accumulate bullion every single month. Okay. So now if I want, I can delete this order. I can just call the company and have it deleted, but I don't want to delete it. I'm going to go ahead and get some extra bullion, okay, in the process. Turn some paper dollars into bullion, okay? And we used to be able to add it to our AutoSaver, but that function is no longer available. This is how you add it to your AutoSaver. But remember, you must enable your bundling first before you make the order. So go to orders, enable bundling, then go make your orders. As long as you got a bundling order, anything you order during the month, you're not going to have that extra shipping charge. It'll be bundled with this shipment mine's on the 26th. Okay. So yours will be whatever date your AutoSaver is set at. That's why you check that. So next is I want to talk about your AutoSaver and your date, how we are to be changing that. So those of you that have your AutoSaver, you can go to your AutoSaver. You can see what it is. Okay. Now you can see the date that your AutoSaver set at, and you can change this date anytime. Okay. Uh, you can edit it. Okay. And you can change the date to process on any of these dates. So if yours is on the 1st or the 15th, that's who I'm talking about right now. Is you can change that just simply by choosing another date. Okay. Let's choose the 21st. Okay. And we have, I still want and I'm going to save changes. And now it's on the 21st. Well, I want to keep mine on the 26th. So I'm going to change it back to the 26th. And that's how simple it is to change your AutoSaver date. Now, the key is you want to stay active in your AutoSaver date. So let's go to a calendar and let's start looking at. Here's August. So this is August 24th. We're at the 10th of the month right here. Okay. Let me remove all this stuff so we can see the big calendar. There, all the appointments and stuff. Get it off. Okay. So here's the 10th. So if you're on the 15th, that's right here. One way to do it right now is you just get in your AutoSaver a little bit earlier. So you go and process now today. If yours is on the 15th, process now, get it on this Saturday, then change your AutoSaver to the 8th. So it'll be a whole nother month before your AutoSaver processes. Now you just successfully got it off the 15th and put it on the 8th. Well, let's say yours is on the 1st of September. Okay. The 1st of September is on a Sunday because see, here's the 31st. So if yours is on the 1st of September, when it comes the last week here, and you would want to process now either on the 30th, 31st, 29th, 30th, or 31st. You'd process now, you go to your AutoSaver, you click process now, and then you would change your AutoSaver date to the 26th. Now, it keeps you active and it moves you off of the 1st and the 15th. That's going to help you in the future if you teach this to your group, and you won't have all these points coming up on the 1st and the 15th where they got renewals in particular on the 1st, those that are still renewing, and you end up losing or flushing points you could have gotten paid on if you let them average out on the weeks. This is so important, and people aren't doing this. But it starts with you doing it yourself, then you teaching those that you got. This is a business of duplication. You want to optimize paychecks, you want to optimize things, you got to duplicate properly. So if you're not doing it, you can't duplicate. People do what you do. If you notice where mine were, they weren't on the 1st or the 15th. Okay. So let's just take the next month of September. Let's look ahead. Okay. September. So again, people with the first should be processing now on the last week of August, any day after the 26th, process now, and then reset their autosaver to the 26th. Bingo, it's done. Now, some of you buy coin drops. When you buy a coin drop or you buy a particular special coin, whenever date you do that on, it makes you active. Now, if you notice, a lot of coin drops are on the week of the 1st and the 15th. That's also done on purpose because it resets your activity to that date. And so that also is a good chance for you to reset your autosaver to one of the further dates. Like if you got a coin drop on the week of the 1st, then reset your autosaver if it's at the latter part of that. Like if in September we end up having a coin drop in the first week and it's toward the end of the week, like here, okay, what do? You wait until the 8th goes by because, see, that has set you 34 days, any of these, with 34 days of activity. So you wait till the 8th goes by, you reset your autosaver to the 8th, even if it's on, you know, the the 15th or the 21st or the 26th, then you got the most activity, the longest period of time between your purchase on the coin drop to your autosaver. So you want to reset to the 8th, the 21st, or the 26th, whichever gets you the longest period of time, but you stay active. Okay. So let's look to the 15th. Notice the 15th is on a Sunday also. So powerful. In the week of September, we get to change autosavers. Real August, September, we got a lot of chance to change autosavers dates. So we get to do it any day in here. So we could process now on the 14th, the 13th, the 12th, the 11th, any of these days, reset our autosaver to the 8th. Okay, pretty powerful. Notice the 21st falls here. We don't need to change the 21st, but it's okay on when we have the 15th and the 21st fall in the same week. Oh, yeah. You might want to change your autosaver to the 26th. Okay. Well, how do you do that? Well, you wait, you change your autosaver date to the 8th because it's past. Then you don't process it on the 21st. You wait until because 21st would make you 30 days. There'd be 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So you get to process it on the 24th or 25th. Any of these days, process now because it's set on the 8th. Wait until the 26th pass and then reset your autosaver to the 26th. So that means, yes, you got to be logging in. You got to pay attention. This becomes a little project. It's an IPA project, okay? Because what you're doing by doing this, you're learning how to do it. Then you're able to teach it. You're able to duplicate it. When you duplicate it, that happens in your group. Then that gets your autosaver volume evened out during the weeks so you can maximize your checks and minimize your flush. Okay, that's what I mean by changing your dates on your autosaver. Now, let's go to to make sure we understand there's that process now on the autosaver. And all you do is click on it. It's going to process it right now. Now it'll tell you and you can change your mind, but that's how you process it. Okay. And anytime you need, to buy a coin to get your points right and, or buy on one of your business family pack, uh, memberships to make an additional volume check instead of going to loyalty points. So that loyalty points gets us going to the third thing, is taking advantage of your loyalty points. Now, you can see in your loyalty offers here, you will always see your balance of your loyalty points. Now, notice I got 251, but you can look and see I'm getting my loyalty coin once a month, every month. Okay, you see that? In fact, I chose a bigger product there. I chose a bigger product there. I wanted those other coins and I had loyalty points to get them. But right now, I'm teaching everybody, get yourself an ounce of bullion unless you have a specific coin you're wanting, and all you do is, once again, we click, there's loyalty point. You click on your balance and you see how you accumulate loyalty points. Okay. And you'll see also uh, uh, where you use them, but you'll also see the products available. You can only do this once every 30 days. Notice I can get one right now. When it says I want one, that these products you can order. So I could get a half ounce. But I also know that I'm getting 30 points just for my loyalty point of my AutoSaver. So on the 26th, I'm going to have 30 more points added to my 251, so that make it 280. And then the next month, I'm going to have another 30 points, unless I get some from enrolling someone or whatever also. So if I get that, that's fine. Then I'm going to order. I'm waiting till I get 300 points. Okay, here's why. Okay, because it only cost me another 100 points to get another half ounce of silver. If I order 2 half ounces, that's 400 points. So I want to optimize my wealth. And so I know I'm getting my AutoSaver at a minimum. I could be enrolling someone. That'd help make this real fast. So if I enroll someone today, I have 300 points. Believe me, I'll click on I want one. They'll consolidate it with my AutoSaver. There's no shipping charge. So everyone should be checking your loyalty points and starting to order a bullion coin or whatever coin you want based on whatever points you have. So if you see something in here that you'd really like to have and you got enough points to do that, it'll say I want one underneath it if you're eligible. If you're not, it won't do it. Okay. And so that's how we accumulate more wealth. That's how we earn silver. You already know how you earn gold with instant gold pay when you enroll someone. And you also know if you've got a $5.99 VIP loyalty lifetime legacy membership, you get to earn gold and silver bonuses when they buy gold
Yeah.
and silver bullion in their uh,
Mhm.
accounts. So uh, I hope everyone sees what I see about this and these IPAs, and this will be a training video that you can use to teach yours and others about these 3 points that are very important income producing activities to teach and train and duplicate throughout your organization. And so again, I'm going to end this with our income disclosure statements, okay, which I always do and should, because and I encourage everybody to look at these income disclosure statements. They're very important. 7K doesn't have to do this. They never had to produce their first one, but people actually making this kind of money with 7K. Do you want to be one of them? What do you need to do? You need to learn the skills, attitudes, and techniques. You need to learn the very basics, and you need to keep doing it, and you need to hang around the flagpole. If you got the desire, we got the way. While you accumulate wealth, while you secure your wealth first, and then you accumulate more wealth, and you build wealth, and you get 1099 tax benefits where your taxes help you accumulate more wealth instead of just going to the government. And you want to learn all about that. And then build a side income in the process while you're securing your wealth and accumulating wealth. We're not lotions, potions, pills, laundry detergent, patches, or any of that other mess. Those are all expenses. Money out, never to be seen again. You're buying a product of value that has a potential to gain value with a collectible and not make a $1.2 million mistake. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's your responsibility to learn about those things so you don't make those kind of mistakes, that you are accumulating wealth. I appreciate you, appreciate every one of you. I hope you see what we see. I hope you become part of our wealth building team and provide a legacy not only for you, but your children's children.